Hello, I've been testing different Linux distros to see if there's any difference in rendering speed when doing videos. I've looked at 10 different distros. That includes Peppermint, Xubuntu, Solus, Manjaro, Mint XFCE, Ubuntu Studio, Linux Lite, Xubuntu, Kubuntu and Fedora. And the clear winner is Xubuntu. Xubuntu and Lubuntu were pretty close. It's only a couple of seconds in it, but I've chosen to go with Xubuntu. The slowest was Fedora for some reason, which took over 2 minutes, 2 minutes 6 seconds. It was only a short video. But for some reason it seemed to slow down in the middle, then speed up again towards the end. So here we have installed Xubuntu, and I'm now just going to set it up so that I can use it for video rendering. First thing I want to do is to move the taskbar from the top to the bottom because I prefer it at the bottom. So we right click on it, go to panel preference, unlock it, close. Now to drag it, it's no good going in the middle, we have to go at the end. I'm going to drag it all the way down to the bottom. Then right click on that again, panel preference, lock panel, close. There are some handy new features which I quite like in Xubuntu. There's the do not disturb, where you can turn off notifications, so while you're recording you can stop them from popping up on the screen. The power manager, you can put it in presentation mode and that will stop the screen blanking if you're not using it. And the volume control, you can also now control the volume of the input and also mute it if you want. There's some quite handy little features. I prefer to have a dark theme because I find it easier on the eyes. Now with Xubuntu there are 3 different areas where you can adjust the settings. You have the appearance, and you have the Windows Manager. Settings, Windows Manager, and you have the Windows tweaks. Or Window Manager tweaks. So to start with, I'm going to choose a dark theme, which is that one. So the icons all look okay. We can see everything, so that's fine. We can adjust the windows. Not so keen on the blue with the dark background. That's the original. Thinner borders could be useful. I think I'll go for that one. Font looks a bit squashed. Try a different one. That will do. Right, in the Windows Manager tweaks, in accessibility I've already turned off automatically tile windows. That causes the windows to go full screen when you get near the edge or the top of the screen, which I find annoying. So I've turned that off. And I will also turn off the compositor. So although the effects are nice, I just want this to be really lean for the video editing. So I think that's about all we really need on there. Hide frame of windows when maximized. Give us a little bit more space. Focus is fine. Cycling. Finished. 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 So that will do. So next, I will go to the terminal. For video editing, I'm going to use Kdenlive, and two programs that you can use that plug into it are Audacity for sound and GIMP for editing things like titles. So I'm going to type sudo apt install Audacity and GIMP. Continue, yes. Just wait for them to download and install. Okay, now that's completed. Just thought I'm also going to add synaptic. Okay, that's installed. Now for Kdenlive, we need to install the PPA to get the latest version. So if we go to the website, so if we do a search for Kdenlive, we need to install the PPA. And we get the PPA from Launchpad, and it's just a case of copying and pasting the text. Into the terminal. Press enter. And do sudo apt update. Do sudo apt install Kdenlive, which looks like it's going to take a little while to install. Okay, that's now installed. So now if we go to multimedia, Kdenlive, I'll go settings, configure Kdenlive to make sure it has found the right directories. Right, we're going to project defaults and put a click in proxy clips. I've already set up a separate folder for the project folders. already set up a folder called Kdenlive, so that will be my project folder. So that's all the configuration I need at the moment. I do actually have 3 hard drives in here. One of them is for data, one of them is for Kdenlive, and I've mounted them so that they appear in my home directory. And you can also see I've partitioned the drive off into 20 gigabyte parts where I've been testing different distros. So if I go home, I have data, which is a different drive, and Kdenlive, which are on a different drive. I record the sound on a different computer, so to network, I'm not going to install Samba on here because I want to keep it as uncluttered as possible. But Xubuntu has Gigolo, which allows you to connect to other computers. So if we change that to Windows Share, and you have to put in the IP address, and click on the little arrow, and it should find the other computer, and I've set up a folder on there to share called Sound. Connect. So now that should appear. So we have the sound recording from the other computer, which I can copy over to this one when I edit the video. So that's it for now. I hope you found this video of use. Thank you for watching, and hopefully see you in the next one.